I have to apologize to Steeler Nation too, because when we had our video a couple weeks back breaking down the Steelers, I made it sound like I think they suck.
They do.
Yeah, so now Andrew is here to take on the hate.
You saw that schedule too.
Oh,
we're 15 wins.
Well, we're about to go through it.
15 wins.
And I hadn't seen the schedule beforehand, so all the
15
Steelers
wins.
fans, when I said 7 wins, all the Steelers fans were getting on me, and rightfully so, because the schedule is cupcake.
You know, anything less than 10 is ludicrous. We won 9 last year.
Everyone who sees the Steelers on their schedule says the same thing. Oh, we'll beat them.
No.
Yes.
So
we're better than...
What's good? What's nice
We're better
now,
than 3/4 of the league.
No. No.
Even if you are, that doesn't mean you're winning 12 games.
We won 9 last year. Let's go through
All right,
it.
let's go through it. And this is great because I have a Steeler fan who will say they win every game. We have one of the biggest Steeler haters in the world.
Who was right last year? Me. Who was in the Mario costume? Who was?
Well, who was the Jets.
No, we were 3 games better than the Jets.
No, I said also part of the bet was that the Jets would have a worse pick than the Steelers.
The Jets did have a worse pick than the Steelers.
The Steelers were better than the Jets.
We were better than you by 3 games. You beat us head to head.
Never mind.
All right, and then we have Ziggy.
What I just said in my head didn't come out of my mouth.
That's fine. And then we have Ziggy who knows the numbers. So I'll give the pick.
I don't care about Ziggy's stupid numbers.
All right, here we go. Week 1, they host the 49ers.
To win. We're not going to lose
Hold on.
49ers.
It's my predictions. I just need you to say if you like or not. Steelers have won 3 straight Week 1 matchups. The last 2, and they've all been on the road. The last 2, Bills and Bengals. It's their first time hosting an opening game since 2020.
Do we have a line on this game yet?
Yeah, we're 3-point home dogs.
Oh my God.
I like the Steelers in this one.
Me too.
I have the Steelers winning. And Brock Purdy, with his injury, he's slotted to come back, I believe, on September 10th. September 10th, which would be opening day. I don't think he plays this game.
He'll play. He's a baller.
I don't think he'll play. I'm imagining Trey Lance starts the season.
I don't care who starts. We'll kick his ass. 1-0.
I think this is a Pittsburgh win.
Me too.
I have 49ers 42, Steelers 3.
Ziggy, what do you think of that?
1-1.
Trey Lance is not winning 2 season openers in a row.
All right. So all 3 of us there. All right.
Didn't they lose the season opener last year to Chicago?
Oh, yeah, he did lose that.
Yeah.
Well, he's not winning 1 in a row either.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking.
So you're the Steelers.
Yeah,
so next
I love the 49ers even more now that you idiots think the Steelers.
I love the Steelers even more because you like the Niners.
All right. Next up, Browns on Monday Night Football. I have Pittsburgh win.
Where's the game?
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it's a 40-point blowout, 2-0.
Browns 20, Steelers 17. 0-2.
That's sure.
Deshaun Watson is a better quarterback than people think.
Yep.
People seem to forget this team is a top 10 quarterback with newly developed weapons, a competent offense, and an improving defense. I think this Browns team is a Super Bowl sleeper. So give me them beating the Steelers all day.
I mean, I think we're...
I remember Paul's basement, Nick Chubb running all over you.
I think we're in front of no fans, empty stadium. We didn't care to be there.
I got 2-0. At the
2-0.
Raiders on Sunday Night Football.
I'll be there, waving my towel, all fans, 3-0.
Are you going to be in Vegas?
Yep, 3-0.
I think the Raiders win this
Home game.
0-3, Raiders domination.
The Raiders suck.
The Raiders are
Give me the
terrible.
Steelers.
I like the Raiders in this one. Look,
Why?
Jimmy Garoppolo is probably not healthy by the time this game rolls around.
no
And if he
defense.
is, TJ Watt's
Pickett's
taking him out
pouring
for
it.
the year.
Their secondary is pretty weak, but I see.
TJ Watt will take Jimmy Garoppolo out for the entire
Garoppolo,
season.
Jacobs. Garoppolo, Jacobs.
Stuff to the line. So running backs don't matter.
Yeah, they don't.
I think Vegas is a team that'll be okay this year. I don't think they'll be as bad as people think.
They stink.
Well, they have the worst coach.
Will Garoppolo be that much worse than Derek Carr?
You know,
No, he'll be better.
Carl
what I think,
will
yeah.
have it 3-15. Will be like, oh,
Garoppolo.
It'll be all Steeler fans.
I got Vegas.
Oh,
in this
Garoppolo.
one.
Listen, I'll be
Right,
honest.
Garoppolo.
I'd love to give the Steelers a win, but these are 3 losses.
All right, at the Texans,
4-0.
I have a win there.
They win that game.
They win.
All right, so
You have 3-1.
I have 3-1. 3-1.
I have
to start the
4-0.
I have 1-3.
You've 1-3. Ziggy has
I'm
3-1.
2-2.
2-2.
All right.
Sorry, I'll let you speak before.
Yeah, it's fine. Week 5, hosting the Ravens, 1 p.m. I see that as a win as well.
You got me too. 5-0.
Give me Lamar.
Lamar. Not even close.
You know we
It's fine.
annihilate Lamar Jackson. But
Yeah, great.
You know,
Give me Lamar.
You know Lamar's record.
He's a
when
receiver
played?
now.
Do you know what his record is all time starting quarterback? 45-16.
you know what it is against the Steelers?
Very good. Was it?
Can't be that good.
Okay, I thought you knew.
Watch 7-2.
I think the Ravens and Steelers are pretty evenly matched. Last year, no one scored over 16 points in a game against each other. I know Lamar was out for most of them, but
And now Lamar has a receiver. So give
yeah,
me
he
the
does.
Ravens.
But in Pittsburgh, these are always good games. I'm gonna go with the Steelers. Week
Did they
6,
also, who they outside Odell? They got someone else too, right?
Baltimore's terrible.
they drafted Zay Flowers.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah,
Week 6 bye. Week 7 at the Rams.
they'll lose the bye week.
Week 7 at the Rams.
We will lose the bye week.
I have that as a win, but this Rams team, people might not be they're not very good, but they're better than people are saying.
Depends. Well, you go first.
And
We will be
Don't
6
say
and
it,
0.
Andrew.
We'll be 6-0, and the Jets will be 2-4 to start the season.
If Stetson Bennett is playing, it's a Rams win. If it's Matt Stafford, it's a Steelers win. So I'll give him the win. 2-4.
Give me the Steelers.
Steelers, okay.
So you have us 5-1.
Week 8 versus the Jaguars at home. I have a Steeler loss in this one.
What?
I think it's a good
Jags.
What?
I think it can go either way.
That team is so overrated.
Trevor Lawrence, baby.
I do think they're
2-5.
overrated a little bit too, but this Jacksonville team, they'll be coming into their own this season. Good offense. I think the Pittsburgh secondary is a little weaker.
We lose that game.
I think the Pittsburgh secondary is a little weaker
7-0.
outside of Minka
We're
Fitzpatrick.
going to be 7-0.
All right, so
They stink, the Jaguars.
okay, so you're the one. What do you have?
I have
Loss?
a close loss for the Steelers.
And Ziggy, you also have the Jaguars.
Jaguars blowout.
Wow, blowout. Okay.
I mean, last time they came to Pittsburgh, they did blow us out.
Week 9, hosting the Titans on Thursday Night Football. I have a
Steelers.
big Steeler win. Tomlin owns the Titans. Actually, not big win. I think this is a really good game.
This is when I have Steelers 38,
Ne-
Titans 0.
No,
Neither
no.
Derrick
Yeah.
Henry nor Ryan Tannehill are on the Titans.
So
at
we
this
all
point.
we all have Pittsburgh. I think this will be a close game though. But Tomlin 7-2 against Tennessee, 4-0 the last 4 meetings. It's just, I don't see a team like Tennessee who can't move the ball in the air
45-10.
doing well in this game.
You know, and I'll be honest because I picked our schedule last year.
Sure.
So I'll actually give us loss. I think we'll be 8-0 to start the year. Like, I'm being dead serious.
No bias. All
Like, no bias at all.
right. Well, I have 6-2.
I have 3-5.
Ziggy,
I'm
what do you have?
5-3, 4-4.
Something around that. All right. Here we go. Going into this back half of the year now. Week 10 versus the Packers, 1 p.m. I have that as a win.
Where is it?
Pittsburgh.
9-0.
They're going to beat Jordan Love.
We're
3-6.
They're going to beat Jordan Love.
We're going to maul Jordan Love.
Aaron Jones masterclass.
Aaron Jones masterclass.
He'll need 300 yards rushing if any chance to win that game.
Hey, LaFleur.
Here we go. At Cleveland, 1 p.m. I have that as a Cleveland win.
Easy Cleveland win.
Easy Cleveland.
We're going to win that game. 10-0.
At the Bengals,
We don't
1
lose to
p.m.
Cleveland ever. We don't lose to them.
Week 12
10-0.
at the Bengals, 1 p.m. I have that as a loss as well.
Loss.
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 10-1.
I've got 3-8.
10-1.
So right now, the Steelers, probably the last undefeated team. The Miami Dolphins, the 72 Dolphins are popping champagne. Week
Yes,
12.
at Cincinnati, the Dolphins will pop champagne.
Okay. So right now, I have 2 Steelers losses in a row here. They come home week 13, host the Cardinals. We all agree that's a win?
That's a win.
Yes.
Okay. So we're through 12 games now.
4-8.
I have 8-4.
11-1.
11-1. I mean, this is exactly as we expected. And Ziggy, we're not sure where he
We're at
is.
7-5. We're at 7-5.
Okay.
I went back.
And here we go to end the year now for Pittsburgh. They're 8-4 going into Week 14 versus the Patriots on Thursday Night Football. I see that as a Steeler win.
Where?
Steeler blowout.
Pittsburgh.
12-1.
Steelers will win.
Okay.
Belichick wins.
All right. Week 15 at the Colts. Time to be determined. Flexible game. I also see that as a Steeler win.
That's Heinz Field West, 13-1.
Colts
13-1.
win.
I think the Steelers win.
I'm expecting Anthony Richardson to get better throughout the season, but still, the Steeler defense is really good.
So you have 10-4.
At the moment, they are
You have 10-4.
Yeah, they're
Love
10-4.
it.
I have 5-9.
Yeah. All right. Hosting the Bengals, 4:30. I have this as a Steeler loss.
We're going to be a 4-point dog and blow them out. Win. 14-1. 13-1.
I have a Steelers win.
Steelers win at home? Okay. The reason
Well,
I'm
that's
going
because
with
Joe Burrow
I'm
stinks.
shocked that you
Well, yeah,
said
you
we're
hate
going to win.
Burrow.
Joe Burrow stinks. He can't play away from home.
the reason I'm going with a loss here, and I think all your division games this year are going to
They're
be
not going to
great.
sweep us. They won't sweep us, the Bengals.
I want to agree with you, but just the way that the schedule falls, the opening game or with Week 12 at Cincinnati, I don't think you win there. And then they just have an ability. It seems at the end of the year, since he turns it on, that's why I'm going with them with the win here. I just think at the end of the year, as they start to build momentum, it'll be a Bengal win.
But
good game,
we're
really good
reading
game.
the schedule, right? And you see how easy this is.
Oh yeah, no.
For an improved team. We're going to win. It's going to be good. Just watch.
But this is just a classic mistake, right? You think that because they should be slightly favored in all these games, they're going to win.
Well, I
think we're a good team.
Jack is a little.
I think
Obviously,
we're a good
Jack's a little
team.
biased with this
But
record
that's-
at the moment. What do you have them at the moment?
What's the week? What's the week?
We are going
He has
into
them at 14 and 1.
We're going into Week 17.
14-1.
14.
I have him
Like,
at
that's
6-9.
just not happening.
Wait, you're 13-2 right now.
Who did I have us losing to? At the Bengals and nobody else.
Oh wait, you had the Bengals winning again. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, he
So
thinks
you're-
they're going
so you're
14
I
and
didn't
1.
want to beat the Bengals at home.
All right. How about at Seattle 4:05, Week
Well,
17?
Seattle stinks.
Oh.
I have that as a loss.
I'll chalk that as a loss. Yeah.
Seattle's gonna be tough this
So
year.
that's a tough place to play.
Witherspoon, Tariq Woolen, their
Yeah, they'll be
secondary's
good.
getting better.
That's-
That team could be very dangerous. And I know last year they were a favorite of the show, so particularly among you two. But I had that as another Steeler loss. Heading into week 18 at the Ravens, time to be determined. I have another L there. End the
Right.
season
You know,
on 3-game
the
losing
last
streak.
2 times we went to Baltimore to end the season. Baltimore's favorite. If it was, Baltimore's win this game, we come in and kick their ass.
Did Lamar
Win.
Jackson play
6
last
and
year?
11.
15-2.
But did Lamar Jackson play last year? No.
No, he played the year before. Beat him.
I'll tell you what's going to happen. They'll be 6 and 11. They'll have about the 9th pick.
You know,
and people will be wondering if they should pick Shooter
Do you know?
which they should.
You know, I'd bet you $1,000 we more than 6 wins. I'd bet you $1,000.
I don't want to take
should
it.
Oh, I know you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't. Because you're picking just out of pure hatred.
All right, I'll bet you
You
with
don't pick
I'll
in your
bet
head.
you with that.
You don't
I'll
pick
bet
in
you
your head.
$1,000 the Steelers do not have 15 wins.
No.
Okay, it's the same thing.
Okay, so there we go. I have them at 10 and 7.
I have 15-2. Number 1 seed.
With
going
my,
to the Super
they're
Bowl.
10 and 4 for me, and then at the end of the season, I just see them losing those 3 to Cincinnati, Seattle.
So what do you have us?
10 and 7, probably a wild card spot.
That's why I'm
what
at
I
9 and 8, exactly where they were last year.
6 and 11.
6-11. So yeah,
Anything less than 9 wins makes no sense. No sense at all.
Imagine the Jets played that cupcake schedule.
dude,
We'd be
It's a
17 and
cupcake,
up.
right? It's a
It
cupcake.
seems like every year the Steelers have a cupcake.
It's a cupcake.
schedule.
The Jets have the hardest
We'll win
schedule every
15
year.
games.
So there you go. There's the Steelers season predictions. Let us know what you think in the comments.
Number
10
1
wins for
seed.
me, 15 wins for you. You had 6.
Yes.
And Ziggy,
He doesn't
where'd
actually
you
have
come in?
6.
No, I actually
Yeah,
said
I-
9.
9. Okay, 9 and 8 for Ziggy. So let us know who you most agree with.
It's
And
me.
We'll move on now to our villain draft.